Hello everyone, my name is WhiskyWoof and welcome to Hunt Showdown Gun Sounds. Now I wanted to do this video for a couple of reasons. One of them being that it's good to know what's going on around you, sound-wise, and two, I think it will help out a lot with fighting because I play with a lot of randoms and I have seen many a random charge in after we're about 100-200 meters away and I hear a Cowboy Rival shotgun or I hear a Romero or even a Crowning King, and random just rushes right in, and well, they get blasted in the face because either they're not good or they didn't recognize that the weapon was a shotgun. And vice versa, this can be do really well too if you hear somebody with long ammo like a Mosin or Sparks. Now granted, they could have Quartermaster and could have a sawed-off under their belt, but more often than not they don't. So that's why I wanted to do this video, and also to show a portion of the game that people might not realize that they're able to do. So you pop into the store here, and we've seen this before. That's great, cool. We're gonna start out with the Winfield, and I want to go over the most common guns that you'll very likely hear. I'm not going to go over every weapon because there's like 40 plus weapons, and to do that, you know, this video would be an hour long. So I just want to go over the most common ones. You can come in here yourself and listen to the others at varying different distances, and I'll get into that. So we'll start out with the Winfield first. Very common in the Bayou. You'll hear it very often if you don't already know what it sounds like already. So you come in a store, you find the weapon, and there's this little button down here that says 3D view, which not a lot of people know about. So you click on that, it gives a view of the weapon. Very cool, very neat. Oftentimes you can see the serial number on the weapons, which I thought, oh no, that's 44 cal, but they do have serial numbers as well on them. So it's very, very cool that they did all that, and you can read words, and you can also fire the weapon. Very cool. But what a lot of people don't know is that you can keep zooming out. And why would you do that? Well, because you can track the sound from however many meters away all the way out to extraction. So I like to keep it in the 300 range just because to me that's where it really matters to know what the weapon is, because 300 meter range, 400, yeah, you may be enticed to go that way. I mean, if you're this far out and you're hearing this, you're like, well, let's go towards those shots, which most people can tell this is a Winfield even at this distance just because it's like really distinct. But more often than not, I'm going to keep it in the 300 range. Of course, you can come in here, do it yourself, and do the varying ranges, but we'll just keep it at that. So 100 meter range, very distinct. 200, 300. So you can still pretty much tell it's a Winfield. Almost said Winchester. So that's the most common guns that I consider that you'll hear. Obviously, you'll be hearing different weapons. You can go in and do that yourself. I just thought this was something that I don't think a lot of people know about that you can do. But again, just to restate its importance, it can help you with the strategy of how you fight people. For instance, if you hear Mosin, like long ammo, you know that more often than not, they're going to try and play the distance. They're going to try to hit you from afar, and you can kind of play it that way. Same thing with shotguns. You hear that Romero, you hear that double barrel, you know not to push in, obviously, unless they're reloading. But you know that if I go around that corner, it's probably not going to end well for me. Or vice versa, they have a shotgun, they may be more aggressive and may try to push me because they don't have range. So just want to throw that out there. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.